we abruptly end that absolutely slapping tune to bring you more Keyforge.
Yeah, it's another night. Championship streams.
Yeah,
pretty exciting stuff.
If you did not watch, you did not turn. So I'm on Catherine.
Yep.
If you did not tune in Friday night, we actually had a pretty awesome stream. I'd say it was very interactive. And Justin and I are actually excited to play Half Truths again on stream, based off of how well it worked Friday night.
Yeah, it was really fun. Twitch chat got to band together and be a player.
They absolutely smashed us to pieces.
Yeah, it was very fun.
So I'm glad that the Venn diagram of Mall Ninjas and Tabletop Royale, both hosts and viewers, is just a circle.
Yeah, yeah.
So
we all knew our sword knowledge.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
Lots of fedoras all around for everyone. So we've got Regital Zed Jakar, Priest versus Catherine Yu Sharktech the Third.
20 Claymore, tier 3, 4 to go. 4 more till 2 years. Yeah,
appreciate that a lot, Claymore.
Thank you, Claymore.
Yeah, Catherine Yu Sharktech, the infamous deck, brought to us by none other than Lord Farquaad when we met him at Richmond, I believe, right?
Yep. Yes. Yeah.
He gave us the deck then. This deck is it still the highest SAS?
I can't remember.
It's up there in Worlds Collide.
I don't think, no, it's not anymore because Light Tasker is.
Light Tasker is the highest SAS for Worlds Collide now, but Shark Attack was for a long time. Yeah. So the gift leaderboard. I think you just scroll through it. Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gifted. Oh no, I think Storm gifted subs, right? Thank you, Claymore. 5 subs.
Claymore's seen to it.
Heck yeah! Thank you so much.
We appreciate that a lot, Claymore.
My gosh, you monster.
Player Hurt continuing his streak of being gifted subs.
he's
alive and
pro
well.
With that. Who else got one?
Professor Toronto. Hope you appreciate that sub as well, or you got that icon. I don't know.
The emote. Yeah.
Even maybe Toronto. So some other time I got hit with the Stormstorm.
I think he did actually. This is a Time Traveler deck.
Yes, Time Traveler Speed Sigil deck. It also has routine jump. So Regital, it's a deck that has a lot of promise, but it always feels like it's just a couple cards short. Whenever I've played it, it's a deck that's very capable of generating what feels like a degenerate turn and then immediately following it up with what seems like an absolute clunker.
Oh, okay.
So, Fire Doodles. Snakes.
I think this is a mulligan.
Okay, so this is the classic 2/2/2 hand. I think this is a tosser. I will mulligan. Let me get the bets going. Just the press of a button. This Art Boy here, I wanted to talk about Love, Death, and Robots from Netflix, which I know I'm like late to the party on.
Like 2 years late.
Came out in 2019.
Early 2019.
Well, is that 2 years?
Almost.
Sounds closer to 20 months. Yeah, Love, Death, and Robots is pretty great. I will, for the sake of conversation, I know most of our viewers skew into our demographic, but we'll give a content warning on that. Plenty of adult material in it, but yeah, there's supposed to be a second season that works. I'm excited for that. It was just cool. The comic fan in me loves vignettes like that. There's a lot of like what felt like really cool world building in a short amount of time, and a lot of those I don't call them sketches.
I do love a good
anthology.
A good anthology series, yeah. Alright, I'll start with a Gauntlet of Command.
Okay. I have to take a really bad turn. I don't think there's any way around it. I'll just play more wolf. I'll draw two. Go ahead.
Pretty bad. A failed heavy metal movie. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, the creator had been wanting to put together like a heavy metal sequel for quite some time. And
I do love heavy metal.
When it fell through,
I'll play Poison Wave.
When it fell through, I think this spun out of it.
Type no, Reap with Silvertooth. Go ahead.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'll play Interdimensional Graft, and then I'll Thorium Plasmate the Dipno to kill it. And I will draw to you. Go ahead.
I'll play the Logos. I will play a Help from Future Self. Timmy T.
I really like John Scalzi. He wrote 3 of the stories.
I did not know that.
Yeah. John Scalzi wrote the 3 robots, the yogurt that, or when the yogurt took over the world, and he wrote the time traveling short story, the time traveling paradox short story.
I'll play Time Traveler.
Is that the Ice Age one, the one with Topher Grace and Mary Elizabeth Winstead?
I'll play a Phase Shift.
You gonna bark, Eddie?
No, he's just sighing.
You thinking about barking?
I'll play an Umbra. Phase Shift. Your turn. Gammy B, tier 1, 3 months. Hey, could you beat my new deck? I have no points. You got no points?
Oh, you're trying to hit us with a sub and no points?
I don't know, Cammy B.
I think you're trying to get something
That sounds like trying to skirt the process.
Sounds like you're trying to get something for free there, Cammy B.
Jeez. Lord Farquaad, you can pay for it if you want.
I will say Untamed. I'm going to play Tintadlin and Molfin. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
We will review it after this this game.
Yeah, we'll make a note of it.
Do remind us, because we will forget. So
we will cruise right along. Especially as the way this game is looking, if I lose, I will be in no mood.
Okay, thank you, Farquaad. Okay, I'll say Brobnar. Going to punch the Molfin. And Kill Red, give Eddie a treat. Okay, I can get that. Play a Screech Bomb. Play a Bumpsy. Play a War Drummer. Play Bumpsy. And I'll Gauntlet Umbra. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. So I'll Gauntlet the Bumpsy. I'll just do Umbra. Okay, this doesn't do damage to me. That's it.
Okay,
I guess I could Gauntlet before playing the Bumpsy again to actually steal one to threaten.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, I am going to say Saurian.
No, leave it a trigger.
Yeah,
just real quick.
Yeah, we will need, you're gonna have to pay Mushroom Man taxes.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay.
Was it the one you linked the other day in the Discord? Because that did look pretty good. This would force me to sit down and like stare at it though, so we can take a look. Now, if it's 10,001, it's got to fill out a government form for it. So since it is exactly 10,000 Mushroom Men, there's no form required. So it was 10,000 Mushroom Man and 0.01 of a Mushroom Man. Might be a different one. Okay. I will play Phalanx Strike. I will do 1 to Umbra. I will exalt the Tentadlin to do 1 to Bumpsy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Axiom. I'll ward. I'll get 2 chains. And then I'm going to 6 Semper, move that off, and get rid of the ward. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 2.
Forge. I'll say.
TTR is attack saving.
I'll say Logos. I'll play Fogify. Play Dr. Escatera. I'll discard Zephyrescent. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Untamed. I'm gonna Reap with Tentadlin. I am going to Nature's Call Escatera and the Tentadlin. I'll replay the Tentadlin. I will play Kangafant. We'll drop chain and draw 2. It's your turn.
Say Shadows. I will.
The biggest strike.
Poison Wave.
The biggest strike against Shark Attack is just those really awkward draws.
Yeah.
Where
Play Speed Sigil.
you just don't have any synergy happening in the deck.
Play Booby Trap. Play Dodger. Fight Tentadlin. Steal 1.
5.
And done. Is there remote access in there?
I do not have one now.
Okay.
All right. I will save Logos. I am going to Information Exchange and steal 2. There are 2 of these.
Okay. That's something.
I will play Eddie. I'll archive a card. And Eddie's going to Reap. Send me to 6. And it is your turn.
I will say. Say Brobnar. I'll play
the channel point gambling.
Oh.
I think we have to, because of the way we have our channel points structured, it's not based around actually gambling with those points.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play Routine Job and steal 1.
Also, we were much cooler by doing all that.
Play Dipno. Play Miasma. I'm gonna fight Eddie. I'll Reap. Check with 6.
Dipno would explode. Oh, Eddie would have exploded with the Kangafant.
Oh, because you reaped with it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll live with the choice. Eddie's dead.
Okay.
So Dodger.
Yeah. So Dodger is there.
It's back here, actually. That amber that you stole from me.
I stole it with the Routine Job.
Ah, okay.
Dodger will fight the Kangafant then.
Okay.
And then I'll Reap with the Dipno.
Alright.
Alright, your turn.
It's definitely a money laundering. Alright. I am going to say Logos. I will Information Exchange. If you could please stop stealing my amber. I will not have to steal from you anymore. And then I'll Twin Bolt both the Tentadlin and the Dipno.
The Tentadlin just got
it got abused.
ravaged.
Poor tree. Alright, and I'll draw 2. I'll say check with 8.
Let's say Brobnar. I'll play a Troll. I'll play a Pile of Skulls. I'll play Luminary Flame Fist to make you lose 2. I will crack the Screech Bomb. I'll discard War Song. Gauntlet of Command to ready the Luminary. I'll Reap twice. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Saurians. I am gonna play Tricerian Legionary. He's gonna ward himself. My opener was real bad. The problem with Shark Attack is there's actually not enough creatures, in my opinion.
Yeah, that is definitely the problem.
Because I could not get enough Saurians early to do anything, and I don't think there's that many Saurians in the deck.
It's like 4.
I will play a Pterodactyl, who's stunned. I am going to stomp the Troll. Tricerian Legionary is going to fight the Troll. And then I am going to Imperium and Ward. Pterodactyl in the Tri-Siberian Legion. Your turn. I'll say check with 6 and I'll draw 4.
Keyforge. I will say Logos. Play Bookton, Reap with Bookton. Draw a card. Play Skatera, play Bat Drone, play Fogify. No fights, and play Lab Work. I have a card.
Alright, so I will forge. I will put my archives into my hands. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Unnatural Selection. I'm going to select Escatera, Lomir, and the third choice here is tough. It's either the Bat Drone or the Doc Bookton. I think I select the Bat Drone, so Doc Bookton is the one that dies. I will play a Moorwolf who's ready. I'm going to play Song of the Wild. The Moorwolf is going to fight the...
I Fogified.
Moorwolf is going to Reap for 2. And then I will play another Moorwolf and raid this Moorwolf. This Moorwolf is going to Reap for 2.
So your tournament, or Cody tournament game for week from my team to 3-0. Tournament height, that's awesome.
Ah, nice.
Very nice. Congrats.
And I will draw 3. Go ahead.
Alright, I will say Shadows. I will bait and switch, steal 1.
Okay.
I will routine job, steal 2.
Okay.
Very high skill cards.
Yep.
I will booby trap that Moorwolf.
Okay. You get to capture 2 with the pile.
Oh, wow. I'm done. Check 7.
I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Telltale Vapors and draw 2. I am going to play a Wormhole Tech and Reap.
No, you archive 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
No, that's madness.
And play Daughter.
Okay.
And I'll drop 7 and then you win.
Alright.
Like, oh boy, Odoak is at the bottom.
You definitely need that
Odoak could have done some work that game, I'd say.
Let's look at that deck.
KBB's deck. Alright, KBB.
Okay, here we go. Ursula Flash, Spikemonger.
Alright, Brobnar Mars Untamed. Pound, Relentless Assault. Relentless Assault's very good. Flex, you could end up in a situation where you get the Relentless Assault and flex something at the same time.
It does have the Dreadnought Ganger Chieftain combo with War Chest. So like 2 War Chests, that's kind of interesting. You probably burst really high if you get that set up. That's pretty cool. Yeah,
well, and with the Relentless Assault, you don't even really need that combo to get value from your War Chest.
Exactly.
So
and you don't necessarily need the creatures.
You do only have 4 creatures in Brobnar. We'll get to the rest of the houses. You only have 4 creatures in Brobnar for Grump Bucky, which I think is okay, but not like amazing.
I mean, obviously the Mars is where your spice is.
Oh yeah, Martian Generosity, double key abduction. Yeah, that's pretty spicy, I'd say. Carpet Flotsam, Hypno Beam, Orbital Bombardment, Flotsam Spike. So all the Flotsam stuff is pretty good to help you set up the Gangernaut combo, right? Because you can Mars 1 turn and kill a bunch of stuff, so that way they've got fewer things on the table for the following turn to hit. I do always like having Orbital Bombardment to go with Martian Generosity, and of course the double key abduction is very nice. Now, the biggest concern I'd have for the Mars here is the Amber generation from hand, right? Flotsam, the 2 key abductions, Generosity itself, Orbital Bombardment, Flotsam Spike, that's 6, but
it's like you can't. It might be hard to like burst up to where you.
Yeah, your Martians. It's going to be really hard to generate Amber from because they're going to have to like untap. Having the Dominator does pull double duty because of the Grump Buggy, and it also protects other creatures. for Grunt Buggy. Double Full Moon is nice. Life Web, Punctuated Equilibrium, that's certainly spicy in this deck. The PE can help you dig to get to your Martian Generosity faster.
Also got the regrowths to get back Gangernaut or Germanaut, or Ganger Chieftain or Germanaut.
So that's pretty good too. Post Pixies is kind of like a sideboard card. Pempaka Anga actually helps with the Drumbernaut combo as well because it makes your guys slightly bigger. So you can fight a few more.
And it's good with the Grunt Buggy.
Yeah, save the pack. Marmo Swarm is weird in this deck because you like want it to be big enough to help your Grunt Buggy. It's just I think Marmo Swarm is not a great creature. So yeah, this is spicy. I think you're definitely gonna have to veer into the combo land. To win games though, right? Double Full Moon does let you generate a lot of amber. Yeah, I would have to. This is definitely one of those I'd have to play to really see what's going on with.
Play Martian Generosity, then play Power or Punctuate Equilibrium, discard your whole hand.
Yeah.
Discard your entire deck. Oh yeah. Feels good, man. Yeah, PE to dig is definitely great.
Yeah. You want to draw the PE before you draw the Martian Generosity.
Yeah. There's probably some turns where you're just like, I just discard this PE because you don't want to discard some stuff in your hand.
Right.
Which is fine.
Because either combo, like if you draw your opening hand and PE is in it and none of the other combo pieces are, you probably keep that hand.
Oh yeah, that's like ideal. You want it early.
You want it really early in the game.
Yeah. So
now having Destroy Them All and Hypno Beam is also really good with Martian Generosity. Hypno Beam isn't particularly pretty strong, I'd say, and then Destroy Them All to blow up key artifacts.
And like Dominator can. Oh, that's not Exterminate. Yeah, but Destroy Them All is just a solid card. Yeah.
It hits artifacts. You can
remove like their Heart of the Forest or whatever, right?
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Or Kixelstone or a number of other things that kind of stop you. Now that having the double key abduction gives you a win condition for your Martian Generosity. The thing I would be most concerned about this deck is the Amber generation going into the Martian Generosity. So yeah, Jar. I could see Eaton's Jar being a good thing to blow. Since they're gonna try to lock you out of either
that makes sense.
Martian Generosity or the key abductions.
It did get a street.
Yeah, we shoved food in that dog's mouth.
11.
5.
All right, Catherine. Let's see if you can hang in there this time.
I will keep. Yeah. Bets. Oh yeah. Justin won the crap out of the previous game.
Bill, tier 2, 23 months. Ooh, spicy. That's almost 2 years. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much. I will.
We appreciate that.
I'll just play this.
Got the shakes.
Eddie, and archive a card.
All right, I am gonna say Brobnar. Here we go. Pile of Skulls. Gauntlet Command. Mighty Javelin. This is the Brobnar right here that I love. The artifact heavy Brobnar. Go ahead.
I will say Saurian. Play Odoak. I will Imperium. And I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I am going to phase shift out a Dodger. And I am going to Lab Work. And I will archive a card. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say Untamed. I'll Nature's Call to bounce the Dodger and play a Natural Selection. Your turn.
I will say Shadows. I'm gonna play Dodger. I'll play Bait and Switch and nothing happens. I'll Booby Trap and nothing happens. And I will Miasma. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
I will play Saurian. I will. Six Semper my Odoak. And then Stomp the Dodger. And Exalt. Discard Axiom. Reap with Odoak. Your turn. Check with 6. There was a lot of answers to get rid of, yeah. I held them a long time. I held Stomp and Axiom earlier.
I just couldn't. I couldn't draw creatures.
Yeah.
So.
I did not want to discard the Stomp, but I didn't want. I also didn't want to play the Stomp because I would have just had to hit my Eddie.
I'm gonna play Lomir Flame Fist. I'll play War Drummer. I'll play Lomir Flame Fist. I am going to Mighty Javelin the Odoak. And then I'm gonna Gauntlet the War Drummer into Odoak. And Lomir will capture one of the skulls. And it is your turn. I will draw 2. Yes, of course.
I'll say Logos. Well, Thorium Plasmate, Thorium Plasmate. I will play a Daughter. I will Twin Bolt. I'll shoot Flame Fist and Eddie. Unfortunately, and I'll reap with Eddie. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Bumpsy to make you lose 1. I am going to play War Song. Lomir will fight Daughter. It's the same as reaping here, and then I'm going to Gauntlet command Bumpsy into Eddie and gain 1 capture. And it is your turn. I will say check with 6 and draw 2. Keyforge.
Okay. Oh, I banned it.
Get out of here.
Fastest ban in the West.
Want to become famous?
Okay.
Bigfollows.com.
Say
CLCK.RU. As in, are you kidding me?
I'll say Untamed. I'll play a Moorwolf. I'll play Moorwolf and ready. I'll fight the Bumpsy. I'll play Moorwolf and ready. Ready. Play a Molfen. That was play, fight.
You can use both.
Reap.
Okay.
I didn't draw an extra card last turn. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, it didn't matter. Your turn.
Okay, I will reap. I am going to say Logos. I'll play Dr. Escatera and gain 1. I'll play 2 Bot Booktons. I'll play Remote Access. And I will Fogify. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
I'll say Saurian. Play a Soul Salt, so no reaping.
Okay.
I will play a Legionary Ward Daughter. I will play Imperium to get some more wards. Molfen and I guess a Moorwolf. I will Phalanx Strike. I'll blow up a Bookton. I'll Exalt to blow up Bookton. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I see Brobnar here. We're at 7. It's definitely Shadows, I guess. Put my archives into my hand. I will routine job. All my creatures will take 1. I am gonna play Dipno Spy Master.
I think the strike did. I could be wrong though.
What's that?
They're saying does Trek get its amber? I think so.
You took a Saurian turn?
Yep.
You didn't.
I gained 3 off cards.
Sorry that you ended last turn. I think he ended last turn with 4, but it may have been 5. I don't know. I think it was 4 though.
Yeah.
At the end of the untamed turn. I am going to booby trap this Moorwolf, which will let me capture 2. I'll capture 1 onto Escatera. I'll capture 1 onto the Dipno. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. This is where I get information exchanged.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Ah,
I'll say
something broke my way.
I'll say Untamed. Good archive. I will Unnatural Select. I'll select these 3. I'll select that, and that.
So Dipno dies.
Yeah. And this is ward. I will fight Umbra. Play Moorwolf. I'll play Tentatlin. I will fight the Flame Fist. I will Reap with Molfin. I will discard Kangafant. And that is it.
Okay, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play a Screech Bomb. I'm going to play a Smash, who is going to stun.
Lose the word for
Tentadlin.
Oh, because you hit Baby Trap on that Moorwolf. Okay, so I needed to choose the daughter then, or I guess the Molfin.
Okay. Okay. I am gonna play Troll. I am going to punch the Molfin. I'll capture 1 onto the Troll. I will Gauntlet of Command the Troll into the Tricerian Legionary, I guess.
Okay.
Put this onto Smash. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 7. I will draw 4.
I'll say Forge.
Yep. Okay, now I'm going to ask a question, and be honest with me, chat. Is there a time traveler in this deck? Could anybody tell me if there's a time traveler in this deck?
Quick trivia. I'll say Logos. I'll play Hapsis. I'll play Wormhole Tech. I will Interdimensional Graft. And I'll Scrambler Storm. No actions next turn. And I'll Reap with Daughter. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I will forge. You'll take that 1. I am not playing any actions this turn, so I will say Brobnar, I believe. Does Brobnar make the most sense? I guess it does. Yeah, Brobnar makes the most sense. Shadows makes a modicum of sense as well, but I think Brobnar makes the most sense. I'll discard this Anger that I cannot play. I am going to Reap with the Troll and heal it. Smash is going to fight the Wormhole Tech. Or am I reaping here? Nah, Smash is fighting. And I'll capture onto the Troll. I am going to Gauntlet of Command this Troll into that Hapsis. There we go. I'll capture. I get to capture twice. So Escatera and Smash. All right. It is your turn. I will draw 1.
Let's say Untamed. I will fight the Troll, fight the Smash, Reap with Tentatlin. I'll play Ghost Talk, Reap with Daughter, which I'll play here. done.
I am going to say you're at 8, 7. I am going to say shadows. I will screech bomb. I am going to poison wave.
Ah.
I think there were like a lot of good cards I could have drawn in this matchup that I have not drawn.
Definitely.
I'm gonna play Silvertooth, who is going to reap, and I'm playing the speed sigil. Okay, your turn. I will draw 3. Go ahead.
No pile of skulls.
Oh yeah. I guess all on Dr. Escatera.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say Logos.
A little busy with a bot.
I'm gonna play 2 information exchanges.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Telltale Vapors.
Yeah, you don't get an amber from the Telltale Vapors.
Oh, whoops.
Watch.
Oh.
If I did, I stunned like Tentablin or something. I thought, or no, I stunned the. I stunned the Tricerian Legionary. I thought I said. Now, if Justin did stun the Tricerian Legionary.
I don't remember that at all.
That's on Justin. That ain't on
I think
me.
it died before I took a Saurian turn anyway.
Yeah. That is 100% Justin at that point.
So, I mean, it is definitely a 2-player thing.
That
is definitely on both players.
Justin missed. That's what I thought.
If I was doing something else and I didn't hear him say it, it's not my fault. Vapors. Archive. I'll fight the Escatera. Your turn.
Okay. Now, my greatest trick. Watch in amazement as I effervescent principle, gaining a chain. And now, I will play Time Traveler, gaining 1 and drawing 2. So now shuffle my discard pile and draw 2 cards. You're at 9?
Yep.
Now, Time Traveler, using the Speed Sigil, will shuffle himself into the deck, where I will play Help from Future Self, drawing the Time Traveler, and shuffling my deck again.
Once again.
I drew them at the same time.
And that, like, with Speech Digital, that's a good play.
Pretty good,
right?
yeah.
So it's fine.
Pretty good. Alright, now I will play Time Traveler again! I will now play Dr. Escatera and gain 2. I will also play a Bat Drone, and I will Fogify. Okay, say check with 7, and it's your turn. I'll drop the chain and draw 1.
7 amber, huh? I cannot stop 7 amber. I have an Odoak.
Everyone can get 1. You can come into play ready, but there's no
Just like that.
Just like that.
Catherine loses.
Shark attack.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, Farquaad.
It's very upsetting. Wow. Dang. comboed out of the game. You had one at Lambert on this. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Song of the Wild was also my last card when I just had untamed creatures on the board for the whole game. That was something. Shark blows up your bracket. Brackets are getting blown up all over the place.
I think Shark Attack is a very deceptive deck.
Yeah.
I think it's very deceptive. In that it looks a lot better than it performs.
I liked Regital showing though.
Cool. Yeah, I think that was a good matchup for Regital. It may not initially look like it, with the Odoac, but Regital's got a decent amount of removal. It has it's got the removal that you need to get rid of problem creatures, and then you can just go about your business.
Yeah.
The Brobnar in this deck really likes the Speed Sigil because it's got a lot of big creatures that want to fight multiple times, and the Pile of Skulls actually has a lot of combo potential with the Effervescent and the Lomir too, right? So
the Battle of the Grey decks. Two-Faced Attorney and Venus Ignishop of the Engineer's Haunt.
I was behind that whole game, but
yeah,
it came just
rocking. It was still back. Just forging keys because Catherine does not stop keys. Really,
not really well.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, here we go. Venus Ignishop's back.
Two-Faced Attorney.
Let me look at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this deck list too. Yeah. Venus, I get a pretty good idea of. Venus is now our highest SAS rated deck, and it is at 87. So, just a very high total in general.
Let's Necklifter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Necklifter.
Necklifter.
We'll see.
It's got Biomatrix backup, so you have to keep finding clones of Necklifter.
Oh god.
Man, this Brobnar too.
Yeah, Brobnar is really good.
This Brobnar is so awesome. This is I guess we brought a lot of Coda Brobnar decks into this tournament, but man, yeah. I love Coda Brobnar.
Yeah.
Just listen to the lineup. Anger, Champions Challenge, Punch, Unguarded Camp, Valdir, Earthshaker, Ganger Chieftain, Crump, Lomir Flamefist, Troll, War Drummer.
Very spicy.
It's missing a Bumpsy. If that Valdir were a Bumpsy, it'd be really good. But I don't know. I mean, Valdir hits hard.
Yeah, it's fine.
Valdir kills a lot of creatures from the other sets, so. And the Shadows, it's annoying. It's not like the busted Coda Shadows where everything steals. There's a lot of conditional stealing in this.
You better get some bets out. There's only one side is bet on. People shake bet.
How can you win anything if people don't bet?
There you go.
Player hurt with the value bet. Somebody Price is Right. Player hurt. Earthshaker. Earthshaker's less good against Venus because of the Dark Amber Vault.
Yeah.
But Earthshaker's real good versus other sets in general.
3 Crumps and 3 real assaults. That is amazing.
Who rolled the
I rolled a 4. What'd you roll? A 2?
I don't know. Did I even roll?
I thought you did.
Okay.
Okay.
Did I? Playing fast and loose tonight.
Oh, for mulligan.
Is this a mulligan? I think it is. I don't think it's awful, but I think it's mulligan. That deck does have Market Dis, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Venus also does have the best record against the Gauntlet of any deck, so that's something.
Yeah, that is something. I feel like that deck is just lights out when it draws it.
Oh yeah, when it's on, it's just so hard to.
You're just like, what is this deck doing?
Yeah.
And then when it's off, you're like, is that even the same deck?
Yeah.
Are you even the same deck?
Okay. This is not looking good. I'll.
Who's going first? I thought I was going first.
You are, yeah.
I will say Shadows and play Skeleton Key. And Roland, go ahead.
Play Logos. I'll discard Effervescent and play his Demobot, and he'll shoot himself. Your turn.
I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play Zorg. And I am going to Squawker and ready a Mars creature. Stun. Actually, it might be correct to stun the Demobot. Alright, your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay. I'll say Untamed. I'll play a Mercy. Play Vault's Blessing. 2. Your turn.
Yeah, well, no way around it. I guess I'll say Brobnar. I'm gonna punch the Demobot.
Okay.
You steal one. I am going to Ganger Chieftain the Zorg into Mercy. I am going to Anger the Ganger. Reap. And I will play Lomir Flame Fist. It's your turn. I will do.
Alright, I'll say Logos. I will issue a series of tests
Ah,
to those very large men.
these giants and this alien creature cannot pass those tests.
I'll play Autoencoder and I'll play a Dinobot. Your turn.
I will say Shadows. I'm going to play Dipno Spy Master. I'll play Nexus. I'm going to Lights Out the Dinobot, which is probably neutral. I'll Skeleton Key onto the Dipno. Actually, I'll put it on the Nexus. And it is your turn. I will draw.
I'll say Dis. I'll play Obsidian Forge. I'll play Ritual of Tognath.
Yep.
To get a
that's
cool
a lot of
4.
that.
I will play 2 Hystracogs.
My turn.
Yeah.
I am going to say Brobnar. I am going to punch a Hystracog. I am going to play a Crump and a Troll, and Dipno is going to use its Omni ability to let me Reap with Nexus, and I will use your Obsidian Forge. I will select none of my creatures. I will say check with 6. It is your turn. I will draw.
So Forge. I will say Untamed. Discard Inoya. Archive. Lost in the Woods. The Nexus and Crump.
Slug Blast, hello. You've brought your nightly bombing run with you.
I will Reclaim by Nature the key to purge it, and done.
Alright, so I will forge. I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play a Zorg. I am going to play a Bolter and a Marauder. I will Biomatrix backup. I guess the Marauder. All of these choices are pretty bad here. I'll discard Phosphorus Stars. The Dipno is going to let the Troll read.
Okay.
And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Say Logos. I'll pick up the archive. I will diametric charge the troll. Play Lithologica. I'll do damage to the Marauder. A lot of this stuff. Okay. Okay. The Vault. Play the Vault, do damage to Marauder.
Then it'll go to my backup.
Yep. Play Dinobot, Exalt, shoot the Bolter. Draw a card. Play Dynamo. Discard Adventurer. And I'm done. Check with 7.
Okay, I am going to Shadows. I'm going to play Snacklifter and take the auto encoder. This is it's a tough choice here. You just milled a bunch of mutants though, so I think leaving the Dark Amber Vault is fine. I will play Ghastly Hand to gain 2, but I think I actually pitch the Seeker Needle, the archive one, instead of playing it. I don't think it's going to do anything this game. And I have a Nexus, and it's very possible I could use the Nexus on your Obsidian Forge to maybe win the game. But I think I want to discard the Nexus. Ultimately, I think the correct choice is to discard the Nexus. Because I think I'm going to need to get some good answers against that deck. So, all right, and it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay, I will Forge.
Did you want to use the Dynamo?
Oh yeah. Yep. Let's go this Munchling. Alright, I will say Dis. I will play Essence Scale. I'll Mark of Dis the Zorg. And I'll play a Mindfire. Well, you're great. And you get to auto encode. Your turn.
I think my archive sits there. Okay, so I am obligated to say Mars here. I will soft landing the Megamouth. I'm going to Biomatrix back up the Snecklifter. I am going to Reap with the Megamouth so that the Snecklifter can do, or worth it to use the Troll. Smash the Dinobot. Can't stop the Nova Dino. It's just simply too big. I think I have the Troll fights the Dinobot.
Okay.
Okay. I will say, and the Zorg stuns. I will say check with 7, and I will draw 4.
I'll return, discard Odd Clod. Get 1. I'll say Dis. I'm gonna mark a Dis the Zorg. And I'm done.
Okay, so I will Forge.
Oh, Dino was 7 power.
Do what?
Dinobot was 7 power.
Oh, then I guess the Troll is dead.
DAV.
You're right.
This is game 1.
Okay, I will put my archives into my hand and say Mars. I am going to Psychic Network. Steal 2.
Okay.
I will play the Marauder. Capture 2.
All right.
I will play the Vizima Think Drone. Zorg. I think it's just reaps across the board. Zorg is going to reap. The Mega Mouth is going to reap. And that's going to let me use Snecklifter to reap. I will say check with 6. It is your turn.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. Pick up the archive.
Dynamo.
He's dead.
Okay.
Pick up the archive. I will Savage Clash.
Okay, so my Zorg. Snecklifter goes to the archives. All these Martians are dead.
Play Fandangle, draw. Play Keyfrog. Play Wild Bounty on Troop Call. Get 2 Amber, do 2 damage to the Keyfrog, and win.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't have a way to stop, actually.
Yeah.
But
you drew to both Marks of Dis on the shuffle?
I guess I did. I didn't look at that, but yes.
Okay, alright.
But that didn't
But
matter.
yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, what a heartbreaking way to lose.
Yeah, that was close.
I could have... So I had Ghostly Hand and a Nerve Blast, so if you stop me, I don't know how much you stopped me by. I guess you could Effervescent.
I would have had to get back to Effervescent.
But, yeah. There's the auto encoder.
Yeah, that game was very close.
That game was fast.
Yeah.
But, man,
as expected.
It was a lot of action.
Yeah.
Whole lot of action going on in that game.
All right. See what happens next time.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game.
Have I done that before? I think I have. Yeah. I know that's like one of the lines to be able to kill a Keyfrog. It's like one of the very few lines in the deck to be able to kill the Keyfrog on your turn.
Because the Keyfrog is so much smaller than everything else.
You can't Savage Clash for it. Yeah. It is the lowest power creature in the deck, and it's not even tied to anything. It just is the lowest.
Everything else is a 3 or more.
Mm-hmm.
The Marks of Dis ended up not being awful for me because I was probably going to take those Mars turns anyway.
Yeah,
so.
fair enough.
Yeah, Shark Attack is dead, Slag Blast. I regret to inform you.
I couldn't. It doesn't. The Keyfrog doesn't come into play ready because Fandangle is only untamed creatures.
Fandangle. Yeah, exactly. Only hits the other creatures in the deck. Fandangle is like a must kill in that deck. Because
only non-untamed creatures. Yeah.
I get way less mad about people telling me to start the bets with Pico Shake instead of.
It's pretty good.
Is Venus? Who's the favored to win the tournament? Light Tasker, right?
Oh yeah, Light Tasker had a lot of votes. I don't know if Venus definitely had some picks. I don't know if it was a lot. You like Light Tasker's path? If Light Tasker has a solid path to go, then nothing can stop it, honestly.
K Vibius is out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call K Vibius a hard counter to Light Tasker, but K Vibius is good against Light Tasker. So
I think Light Tasker completely destroys Venus Ignishop. It's not even close.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Venus may be able to like forge before Light Tasker can get going, but like once it starts Snecklifting, and imagine Light Tasker had an auto encoder. Just think about it.
Yeah, well,
or Obsidian Forge, honestly.
What's even worse, right? Because that Ritual Tognath is just -4 amber,
gone.
-4 amber kick W.
Conphage could probably beat it. Yeah, am I first?
Yes.
Yeah, Conphage could probably beat it. It'd be an interesting matchup for sure, though. I will mulligan.
I'm gonna keep.
Okay.
It's maybe the inexperience showing, but I think this hand is fine. Killed you with Keyforge.
I know that. I know that feel.
A couple months back, yeah. MEB is looking to play. Keyforge gained 7 SAS points, by the way. I don't know if anybody saw the new SAS update, but the new one against Keyforge. Well, you got PE, so if you PE at the right time, you get rid of my Martian Generosity and you draw into yours, then that feels like the game, right? I think if both decks play fair, I think Keyforge wins. I think your deck has the biggest ability to play unfair, or the greatest ability to play unfair in that matchup.
Other Nathan doesn't want to boost Merkins. Okay. Funny.
Keyforge was like 68, like at the beginning of quarantine, and it slowly crept up. So it was 68, then it was 69, nice, and then it was 71. And this last update pushed Keyforge to 78. So it went from 71 to 78, which is a 7-point jump, which I think is probably one of the largest jumps I've ever seen for a deck in SAS, at least in the last year.
Yeah,
so
that's insane.
All right, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to discard Effervescent. I'll Damobot, shoot the Troll for 1. I'll play a Munchling and a Keto. And in return, I will draw.
Play Brobner. I'll Champion's Challenge. Take everything but the Munchling and then fight the Munchling.
Okay.
I will. Oh, I guess I could reap first.
Yes.
The ready end?
Yeah, ready end.
Fine. So I'll reap. No, if I reap first, then you steal one. So I don't want to reap first. Then I'll play Ganger Chieftain to ready the Troll. Play Limmer Flame Fist, and I'll reap the Troll. Heal. Your turn. And I miss Troll.
Troll's so good.
He's so great.
I don't know why Troll was too good to reprint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like makes your Ganger not combo turns good, even if you can't reap.
Yeah,
so
well,
cool.
Keyforge has a war chest, and there's a lot of games where it's like, you don't have the combo, the Ganger combo, right? But
you spend your Brobner turn just killing.
You've got like the giant dude, his name, the 11 power guy. You got him. You got a Bramo. You've got a Ganger Chieftain, and you know, you fight like 4 creatures off the table. Use war chest, gain 4. So. Okay, I will say this. I'll play Essence Scale. I will Mark of this. The Lomir, I guess. And then I'll play Snorret. It's your turn. Snorret will capture 1, and then get beat to death by giants. I'll draw 3.
I will fight the Snorret.
Dead.
To death.
Oh, sorry. I took the Amber and was giving you Snorret.
I'll reap twice. Your turn.
Okay. I will say Untamed. I am gonna Savage Clash. I will play Cephalist and Unia. I will play Wild Bounty to Reclaimed by Nature. So I get an Amber. I'll purge an Essence Scale to get an Amber. And it is your turn. I will say check with. No, I won't say check. I will draw.
I'll say Shadows. I will Lights Out to bounce those creatures.
Bounced.
I will Bait and Switch to steal 1.
Stolen.
I will play Umbra and a Nexus. Your turn.
Alright. I guess I'll just run it out there. May as well. I am going to say Logos. I'll play Diametric Charge on Umbra. I think that does the most possible damage. I'll auto-encode to kill who? Umbra. No sense in letting you steal. I'll play Odd Clod. I'll play Novu Dynamo. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
I'll say
I've got sneaky check. Don't tell the Keyforge police, but I don't have to say check here.
Brobnar. I will reap with the troll to heal. I'll play War Drummer. Play troll. Play crump. Go ahead.
Alright, start of the turn, I will discard Dinobot to the Novu Dynamo to get 1 Forge.
ASMR sneaky check.
And I get to archive a card with the autoencoder. Okay, I will put my archives in my hand and say dis. I am gonna play Essence Scale and I'll ping the Nexus. And I'll play Hystricog and Techno Fiend. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
I will forge. I'll say shadows. I will ghostly hand.
Yeah.
Play a dodger. Play Dipno Spymaster. Your turn.
Okay, start of the turn, I'll discard Lethal Logica to gain 1 with Novu Dynamo. That may be a mistake. I will play Niffle Ape, Unia, Cephalist, and then I am going to Vault's Blessing. You get 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 4. Okay. I will. Oh, I get to archive 1. Oh, I'll play this Fandangle because I would have archived the Novu Dynamo, and that would have been archives. I could pick it up. Okay.
All right.
Play this Fandangle. So check with 7.
Okay, man.
I'll draw 5. Go ahead.
Way to cheat. I'll say Mars. I will use the Dipno to fight Fandangle. Trump.
Okay. Make you lose 1.
I will play a Zorg. Going to Squawker to ready the Zorg.
And unstun it.
Yeah. I will play a Marauder. Capture 1. I will put a Biomatrix backup on the Marauder. Put a Biomatrix backup on, say, a War Drummer. Fine. I'll unstun the Zorg. Your turn.
You cannot steal. Did you steal at all?
I did not.
Okay, yeah, make me lose 1 and make me capture.
Okay.
I am going to discard my standardized testing to the autoencoder. So I'll archive 1 to gain 1, and I'll forge. Novu Dynamo is putting in work this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure wish I had a Snake Lifter like 20 turns ago.
Yeah, that could have been good, I guess.
Yeah. That autoencoder's been doing so much work for you.
Yeah. Alright, I am going to say dis. I will play Essence Scale. I am going to play Hystricog. I am going to reap with Techno Fiend and discard Mercy, archive, and draw. Play Obsidian Forge, and that let you win with Snake Lifter. Forge, got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 Snake Lifter. You to 8. You generate 4 amber, you can win this neck lift. We gotta discard the Obsidian Forge. As much as I want to play it, I think I gotta pitch it. Alright, I am going to... Wait, I could mark of disc so that you couldn't play this neck lifter. I think it's still safer to discard it. Because there could be a situation where you stop me and then force me.
I was gonna say that's a pretty cowardly play because you have 1,000 creatures on the board, and you can mark of disc me.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
that goes back there.
The most cowardly play I've ever seen from Nathan.
I will play the Obsidian Forge. I am going to mark of dis onto you just said Mars. So I will say Mars. I'll do the 2 damage to the Zorg, I guess. Istracog will action to kill Zorg. And then I am going to Essence Scale kill... Oh, I got Dodger. Oh.
Both of that.
Yeah, but Dodger could fight it and kill it.
That's true.
I could still win with Obsidian Forge on the following turn. So, yeah. I'll kill the Techno Fiend, steal 1, and then use Hystracog to fight the Marauder. I think that makes sense to me. Okay, I'll say check with 6. You are locked into Mars. I will draw these and shuffle and draw 2.
Alright, well, I'll fight the Cephalist. And soft landing.
You got the Marauder in your archives from the...
Oh yeah, okay. I'll play that. Soft landing this Megamouth. Play Marauder.
Capture
1. I can... I probably Chaz with the Dipno Spymaster.
Yeah, Dipno lets him.
I can reap with Megamouth. I can't actually kill anything clean with Crump. I can't kill a new Dynamo. I can kill Hystracog. And I will Phosphorus Stars.
Stud on the creatures, alright.
Still non-Mars creatures. Your turn.
Alright, Novu Dynamo is gonna throw away a Dinobot. Never got to play this game. I get to archive. I will pick up my... I have 2 different ways to win this turn. It's pretty dope. Which one should I go for, chat? Should I say Untamed or...
Oh, yeah, I have 2 chains.
Should I say Untamed or should I say Dis?
What's this? Look, I've already lost the game. It's fine.
Does everybody want the frog? Okay, here we go. Here's the frog. Frog play. I will say Untamed. I will play Fandangle. I'm going to play a Keyfrog. I will Lost in the Woods, some stuff that doesn't matter, probably the Marauder. I will Reclaimed by Nature. I will purge my Essence Scale to get 1 and do 1 damage to the frog. And then I will Troop Call to do a damage to the frog and Forge.
Boom.
I also have the Ritual of Tognath, so I can Tognath.
Tognath the frog.
Well, I can't Tognath the frog because the frog not.
Oh, because on this turn.
But on the dis turn, I was at 5, right? I can Mind Fire. I can Tognath. Actually, I don't think dis gets me there.
How does dis not give you? We have 2 Essence Scales.
4. I would have been at 9? No, yeah, no, I definitely
you only
because
you need 12.
the Tognath would destroy.
Yeah,
two
you need
friendly.
12 between Amber and creatures.
Yeah, so I would have
So
exactly
you had
12.
5. So
Because I didn't have any other. I didn't have any other disc
Yeah,
creatures.
so you had it.
I get Mindfire, but
And also Mindfire could have hit Ghostly Hand.
Yeah. Oh man, that would have been a blowout
Yeah.
too. So there you go.
Yeah, that's kind of how I expected that to go.
Yeah. The key cheats in this deck really make it a problem versus older decks.
Yeah.
I mean, the Vault's Blessing was...
I mean, that's always going to be one-sided, right? So
Vault's Blessing was like 5 or something.
Where's Necklifter?
Yeah, it was pretty close, right? Like, it's closer than it looked, right? I think a lot of people would have written off Two-Faced Attorney as just like a joke deck. But I think this kind of showed...
No, the first game was really close.
Really
it was one
close.
turn away either way, right?
All right. Fast Night of Keyforge.
Yep, these are just going to be fast streams, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean,
For the most part.
Yeah, I mean the decks that have win conditions.
Yeah.
Right, and we don't necessarily play decks that have win conditions when we're just playing random decks from a block from a set, right?
So tomorrow, 2 more matches.
Vino Friend.
Vino Friend. Oh, player Herp.
Return of Vino Friend.
Are you guys planning on going to future Vault Tours once pandemic ends? Of course.
Yes. Absolutely.
We will be at the first one post-pandemic. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't care where it is. We'll be there.
Wherever it is, we're going to be there.
We were going to go to California, but we didn't go there. So obviously we'll go to anywhere in the United States. Yeah. In the
3 matches per stream. So
the thing is.
So we're gonna become stall guys.
Yeah. We need to start putting the brakes a little bit on on our Keyforge content output until the new set comes out.
Yeah, because we're running up to the point where we will run out of it'll be hard to time content because we don't know for sure the release date of Dark Tidings yet, right? This tournament has probably got another 3 weeks or so. And that puts us at a 2-month mark. Chat versus Gauntlet Night. That'd be good. We could do that. That was a lot of fun. We are planning on doing gauntlets and fight nights during that time to fill out. But
I'll have to say, starting next Monday, we're gonna go back to what we were doing pre Mass Mutation, which is was like co-op streams, co-op card game streams. So,
right.
Probably Marvel Champions. I don't know if we'll do Lord of the Rings or Arkham, but
yeah,
at least maybe we'll try Red Skull again.
I know we need to because there is the Wasp out yet.
Not yet.
So when Wasp
somebody in Europe said they got Quicksilver today, which was weird. Because Quicksilver is like a January release. Oh. But they had all the Quicksilver cards available.
But we do have a Marvel Champion stream coming up. Because we have not done Kang yet.
Yeah.
Once in Future Kang. And we haven't played with Ant-Man yet. And Ant-Man looks good. We could do another chat versus the Gauntlet Night. That was a lot of fun. But
basically Mondays will become wildcard streams. We'll do championship streams on Sunday and Wednesday, and then after championship is decided, we'll do fight night once a week and then gauntlet once a week.
Right.
We were doing Red Skull and Heroic.
Yeah, we did do Red Skull and Heroic.
We just lost,
and we got trashed in the final scenario.
Yeah, I do want to do it again
because I got attacked 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I would like to do Red Skull again.
Yeah, we were like one.
Maybe with different heroes, and just see like what does Doctor Strange do when he's got when he's up against Red Skull. It's probably fine.
Yeah. So and we still got to figure out the logistics for it, but we want to do D&D starting in January sometime. So we'll probably do a wildcard night and a D&D night starting in January. So that's like our current schedule. Of course, we will keep everybody up to date as we go along.
And hopefully the Dark Tidings comes out in early February.
Because if it comes out in early February, we wouldn't have enough time to start anything new, any sort of long form tournament. Because we would basically drop whatever that tournament was immediately to go play Dark Tidings.
What was extra cards? What extra cards? What was extra cards? Or you mean like you kill stage 1, 2, and 3? I don't want to do that. I'm good.
The heroic
Dual Path of Exile / WoW stream.
So Path of Exile the new league doesn't start until January. Now they are doing events. I don't know if anybody here cares about Path of Exile events, but they're doing events.
Said just kidding.
Well, JK. Okay, all right.
JK.
Okay, all right. I see how it is. Doing like Scrabble.
I hate Scrabble.
So
so bad at it.
In all of my years of pissing my mom off, okay, all of the shitty things I did while I was in high school, I have never made my mom as mad as she was when I beat her in Scrabble.
One extra card per round. One extra card counter per round
to increase the difficulty.
I don't want to do that. It's very hard. My gosh.
I scored. So there was a game where I got back-to-back bingos, which is where you use all 7 of your letters. I got back-to-back bingos against her and was just like, boom, boom. You get an extra. So yeah. That was one of those things. I like started the game off. I think I started the game off with back-to-back bingos, and she was just like, so yeah, it was pretty funny. Right, Scrabble was all. My mom teaches English, right? So words are her thing. So yeah, it was very funny. It's very memorable to me. Now she won. I think she won most every other Scrabble game we ever played. But where I started off with back-to-back, she was just she was inconsolable. So
don't play Scrabble against Nathan.
I mean, I think I got lucky, right? I think I had Patient. Is that 7? PAT.
Yeah.
INT. Yes, I had Patient, and then I followed it up with something else. I forget what exactly the other. And I think it was Patience, right? There was an S on the table, so I was able to make it plural. And I hit like something stupid on it, like double word score or something. Just yeah, it was the blowout from there. I just coast the rest of the game. So
I remember friends really like Paperback. Never played it though. Word games, I'm just not that
shitty things I did in high school.
Not that down with word games.
I wasn't actually that terrible of a kid in high school. I was just like done with high school at that point. Right, I massively underachieved towards the end of high school.
It was pretty garbage. Okay, well,
that's it. Dug out Vino Friend. Vino Friend was the
Pokemon Masters board game is great.
This is the double Fangtooth deck.
It will take 5 streams. Yeah, I know. It's just rolling a d6.
Yes, so we actually have. I think my brother still has the copy, unless we gave it to our. Unless he gave it to our
we'll be on tomorrow night.
Niece and nephew. Because it turns out Pokemon is still a thing for kids, so they still excited with it. And I think we played Pokemon Master Trainer with our niece and nephew, because they were of an age where they would want to play it. And that game is funny. You literally just roll a d6. You roll a d6 for 3 hours to see who wins. So
it's like Candyland, but like takes way longer. Yeah. I have fond memories of that game.
There's strategy to that game.
Yeah, there is.
There's definitely strategy. So for some unknown adults.
Yeah, it's fine. I
would
like that game.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I'm playing a game with like younger people, I think Blockus is fine. Blockus is a real solid strategy game that you can like break out at like a family get together or whatever. The Pokemon Master Trainer's fine, right? But you're still just rolling dice, and everybody is like way bored. Blockus is nice and quick, right? And Blockus is like probably less than an hour. Probably at like the 30 to 45.
I played Crokinole with my niece and nephew last Thanksgiving. And that was pretty good.
Yeah,
my nephew's like 6 or 7. He took to it pretty well.
Yeah, because you're knocking stuff around, right? The rules are pretty straightforward.
And I told him I'd buy him some Roblox if he could beat me at Christmas. Is there obsessed with Roblox for some reason? I don't know anything about that game, but they want the virtual currency, you know.
I know Little Nas X performed a concert in it. That's the extent of what I know about
Roblox.
Sorry, Roblox.
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 They probably have Blockus in Roblox. I understand it's a collection of weird games. I don't know.
It's like VR chat, but for like
yeah, VR chat for kids,
for Zoomers,
but no
Zoomer
weird
kids.
anime things happening in it. Rhino Hero is great with kids and adults. Oh, for Marvel, I could see that.
Okay, yeah.
Or wait, is it? Are you talking about something else?
Oh, that's some other game.
Okay, Rhino Hero is a game. Let's see, Goldfish Night. No.
The store that I worked for before I got into software development was built on the back of Skylanders. If you want to know about kids targeted towards games that you need an adult paycheck to play.
God.
So, with two people sucks. Is the worst with two people. Building a card tower. Ah, interesting. That was one thing I did miss this year about not going to Gen Con, is building something for Card Holla. Say that again. What did I say? Oh, a Skylander. Oh.
$5 mystery gift at a charity auction at Skylander. Oh yeah, that kind of sucks. It's because like you need other things to do anything with Skylander stuff, right? And, like
with two people, yeah, it's awful.
Oh yeah. The TIE Fighter was like I liked the Bender. Bender was great.
I think the AT-AT is my personal favorite.
Was very good
because the AT-AT was
indestructible.
Was absolutely indestructible. The TIE Fighter was pretty indestructible too. But I built the TIE Fighter to be less destructible. To be more destructible than the AT-AT. But I built the AT-AT to absorb fire. Because it's a charity event, right? And then you're throwing change to destroy card structures. So my rationale is, if I build something that's really hard to destroy, you're going to have to throw more change. Yeah, exactly. Right. There's just better versions.
People don't know about the wider range of board games, and actually, like Target has helped a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's slowly leaking into
because Target has
popular culture.
A pretty good selection of board games, and they put the games like Monopoly and Uno kind of like out of reach, and they put the more mainstream games front and center, which is pretty cool.
It's called Card Holla. It's been around for 10 years, actually 20 years, I think.
Skipping a year, of course.
Skipping this past year, likely next year. Yeah, so what happens is the CCG cards are donated, and you build. It's a group. It's a crowdsourced thing. So working together, there's an area that's blocked off. You build card structures in that area. There's been a lot of really cool structures that have been built in there. One year there was Minas Tirith from Lord of the Rings. They even had like the little tree at the top of it. Somebody was working on the Eiffel Tower one year. There's always a competition between some people to see who can build the highest structure, like the tallest structure. So you spend Thursday, Friday, and Saturday building these structures, and then on Saturday night at about 10 p.m. or so, they auction off the first throw, and if you win that throw, you get first crack at trying to topple some of those structures with a coin. You can only throw one coin at a time. You can't shotgun and throw like a fistful of change. You have to throw one, and so the first throw usually goes for some thousands of dollars, and it's like a big played up event that they work on. It's usually tied to one of the local Indianapolis charities, I believe. It's been different ones over the years, but it's usually within Indianapolis. So
The rains money. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. It's a
yeah,
spectacle.
and I think one of the best seats in the house. If you want to watch the destruction, if you don't, if you want to participate in it, of course you got to be down on the ground. But where it's at, there's actually a catwalk above it that kind of surrounds it. And so if you get there about an hour early, is my recommendation. You can get a front row seat on the catwalk, and you get to look down over the whole structure, the whole area, and you can watch people try to destroy things. There's always it's always fun because there's like this community effort to coordinate to take down stuff, because people want to build stuff that's really hard to knock down, and so you'll have people like command fire and they'll target stuff to knock it down. But yeah, if you're up on the catwalk, that's where to be. And when they're raising money for the first throw, people are like throwing cash off the catwalk, and it just like flutters down. So yeah, it's an experience, I'd have to say. So it's one of those things where the first year that I did it, I was too late. I didn't have any events I wanted to play in. Right, Keyforge was not out yet. I was kind of done with the Star Wars LCG. I think it may have been even canceled at that point. I'm not 100% sure. But I was so late to register for Gen Con that the badges were sold out. So I couldn't actually get into the convention center, or I couldn't get into like the exhibitor hall or any of the event rooms. And so they didn't check badges at Card Hall. It was just in like the convention center. The convention center is public property, so they can't kick you out for being in the convention center. And if you go to one of the convention areas, they check for badges, but the Card Hall area wasn't patrolled. And so I was like, I remember walking by Card Hall and going, oh crap, I forgot about this. I know what I'm doing for the next couple of days. That's where I built Bender the first time. And because there's this technique where it was funny because the second year I did it, the lady was saying that I should make YouTube videos on how to do it, on how to make the builds. And I was like, I'll never be in a video on the internet. And so there's this technique you can use cards with. You need 6 of them, and you can build a cube out of it. And you fold the corners around, and what happens is that you make this interlocking box, and then the corners you can use to hook into a neighboring box. And so when you've got 2 of them hooked together, they're fairly sturdy, but they can still like pop apart pretty easily. But when you've got 4 of them connected, they're all hooked into each other, and they get really sturdy. And if you make a 2x2, it's at that point you could probably put about 50 pounds on it. Like, you'd be surprised at how much weight it can hold once you get a box like that. And so I made a Bender by making some feet, built some legs.
Did I do anything? No, I folded sometimes when I was bored, but mostly I was doing other stuff.
Yeah. So the first I had such a blast doing it. I met like a bunch of random people. It was a lot of fun just hanging out because people were building things and you'd help each other back and forth.
I was definitely not playing X-Wing.
I think you were playing Destiny.
Yeah, I was probably playing Destiny.
I think that was the first year
other
for
random
Destiny.
board games. Yeah.
The next year I went and I was like, I'm gonna build something huge, and that's when I built the AT-AT. And the AT-AT was like, that was an ordeal. I still have pictures of it in my phone because that's probably one of the most. I'm like super proud of that thing. The way it looked, I built it out of Star Trek cards to because that's the kind of thing you do at Gen Con. So yes, the blue AT-AT. So I can put it up. I'll put them in Discord. I've got the picture of Bender. I've got Bender's Last Stand as well. I'll put up but yeah, it was just a really fun event. It's one of those things where if you had the right, so I wanted to build I wanted to build a TIE fighter and had actually drawn up the plans. But when we went to Gen Con this year, we ended up doing a lot of Keyforge stuff, which was great, but only had really one day to build something. So I had to scale down the plans for the TIE fighter. I was going to make the TIE fighter like gigantic. The TIE fighter still ended up being gigantic, but I had to like pull back on the plans. So
if Gen Con happens this year, then yes. It's a big if at this point.
I don't think it'll happen.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll happen this year.
I know it's in 9 months, but like
I don't think it's happening.
It's gonna be tough to get back to.
I cannot see events happening with more than like 20 people.
Yeah, because Gen Con's 50,000. I mean, unless they require like a vaccination certificate to sign up, which they should if it does happen.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see it happening. I don't see any way, because it would take something. It'd have to take something drastic. I mean, something drastic could change in like March. Say by March.
I mean, if numbers are going down, like a downward trend by March, then maybe, right?
Yeah.
Like extreme downward trend, and like vaccinations are being distributed rapidly, and they're working. Then yeah, 20 million is a lot, but it's not even close to how many we need, right? And there's the other two vaccines as well. So yeah, we can do TTRCon in the meantime.
Yeah,
for sure. Well, if there's like available vaccines that anyone can take. I mean, obviously you have to get vaccines to like your medical staff and your people that are at most at risk first.
I feel like we could make an informed decision about 4 months out and then have TTRCon shortly after that. And I think 4 months is enough time to get enough people, because I don't plan on TTRCon being like Gen Con. Right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking TTRCon is maybe 50 people.
Right.
Maybe
at most. Like that sounds like a lot.
At most. At 50. I would consider 50 people to be a smashing success.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. That's about half the size of a small vault tour. Right. So.
And extra. If we can get extra vaccines, yes, we'll bring them.
We'll do vaccines.
The thing is, like, we are like should be the last people to get vaccines. We should be like some of the last people.
Oh,
like, we're like the least at risk.
Yeah, I may have already had COVID, as far as I know. I don't know how I would get tested for antibodies, right?
No, it doesn't necessarily work, right? And probably you don't have those antibodies anymore.
Exactly, because when I had the lost taste symptoms, that was back in June.
Yeah.
Right. I got tested about a week and a half after I lost taste.
Also, remember when I was super sick after we got back from Texas?
Yeah.
And like that was very possibly something, right? And we were fresh out of the airport, and I got sick, right?
Yeah, and it was Dallas, and people were saying Dallas isn't like, but I mean, there was like evidence that it was in the States since like December or something like that, right? So I think an airport was very likely to be a place to get it. I mean, Justin was joking about getting it at the airport, and I was like, I
was joking, like literally sitting there, and people were like coughing next to us. I'm like, and
I was like, dude, shut up, dude. Like, it's not COVID.
I was like, we should move. This child is literally one seat away from coughing his brains out.
Justin, there's no way COVID is going to be a thing.
Yep.
And
then 2 weeks later.
Yeah, 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, we're stuck at home, and
and here we are, still at home.
Con crud. Yeah, you don't know if it's con crud.
I do always get con crud.
You don't know if it's con crud, right? Right? I mean, because even if Gen Con happens this year, even if there's vaccines,
honestly, Bill,
I don't think you would catch me not wearing a mask at Gen Con.
I was gonna say, I think I'm thinking masks in airports and cons like that are just gonna be normalized.
I don't think it's like, it's not a stretch, right? Yeah. Like, you want to make fun of me, dude? Fine, go ahead.
I mean, no one's gonna make fun of you now. Like that. Yeah. This is now the point where masks in public, just do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. You protect yourself, you protect others.
Right.
I mean, masks at cons, like, why weren't we doing that before?
Yeah, it's just awesome.
Yeah, just do that.
It's just badass.
I get sick all the time.
Just say it's you just cosplaying.
Right.
Just have an awesome cosplay.
Yeah, I mean, like, most of Asia, Korea already normalized masks in public, right? And Japan. And that's why they have no problem mobilizing against the virus. But my rights, yeah.
Oh, it's your right to wear a mask,
It
man.
is my right to wear a mask.
Yeah,
even
if you don't want to wear one, that's fine.
Yep.
I'm gonna wear one. You get to look way more badass.
There's get some sweet masks. We get some TTR masks.
Yeah.
I wonder if Ink's gonna do TTR masks. I'll have to look at that. I think they can.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
If we could get
designed
this
by humans.
we need the Snufflegator smile.
That would be sweet.
That would be
You're
tight.
right to see my nose and mouth. Too bad. I can get that printed on the mask. Like poker with masks and sunglasses, yeah.
I so it was funny.
Well, with
Tested
that, I'm glad you're better
man.
now. Yeah.
Whew.
I'm glad we could help you through that.
Yeah, I'm glad you're all right. I mean, the thing is, most people, if they get it, they're gonna be fine. But
I need to see if they can do that yet, Bill. I mean, it seems like something they should do, right?
But we don't know the long term effects of it too, right? There seems to be like probably some heart trouble lingering in the future. Like I could see in like 5 to 10 years a bunch of people having trouble because of just long term effects we don't know about right now.
Mushroom Man's mask? Oh yeah, pretty good. I'll see what I can do. I'll see if they have that as an option yet. I'd be really surprised if they don't, because masks are big in like Redbubble and stuff.
Lung scarring, blood thickening, yeah.
Yeah. We have that to look forward to. Yeah, it's like is that the name of the site? Redbubble. It's like a bunch of artists that put it's just like designed by humans, basically. Artists posting their own art and selling merchandise with it on it.
Which is pretty dope.
Eddie. Hello. He said, it's time.
Eddie's ending the stream.
It says, time, give me a greenie. Because I always give him a greenie after the stream. So. Wear your mask, don't touch your face. Did that, still got it. And all I did was go to the store. Dang.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I've heard a lot of, like, I've seen a lot of stuff on Twitter where people are like, this is, I obeyed the rules, I did everything I was told to, and I still got it.
Probably because someone else didn't.
Yeah. If I got it, I would have gotten it from working the primary in June. Because I remember specifically a dude coming through the line, and he was just like, sign it around. And we had precautions at the time, like I was wearing a mask and I had gloves and all that stuff. But the dude was like just hacking up a lung. I was like. Anybody who came through the line, and if you remember, June was was towards the end of that first initial push of people wanting the everything opened back up. So
okay. All right, everyone have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, more Keyforge.
More Keyforge. And yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
See ya.